Alright, ass hammocks, it is that time again. Mark your calendars for Sunday, February 26th, as the date for the very first Infinite Warfare eSports tournament that I'm going to be hosting. In case you're not familiar with the format, I'm going to go over everything in this video. The tournament is going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp. This will allow players from around the world to compete at an appropriate time. The tournament is on Xbox One only, since that's the console that I own a copy of Infinite Warfare for. If you're interested in being a participant in the tournament, you can sign up in the form listed down in the description. 32 players will be assigned to 8 teams at random. If you're put on a team that doesn't do well, don't worry. We always need reserve players, so after your team has been eliminated, you can fill in another spot. We'll be doing a best of 3 series for round 1 and a best of 5 series for the semifinal and final round, so that this way we can keep the tournament moving. We're going to be using the CWL settings for the private matches in Infinite Warfare, which might be different than the actual CWL settings, because custom game settings on Infinite Warfare can't allow me to ban the things that are in the actual CWL rules, like Synaptic Rig, and you can't even save custom games in Infinite Warfare because coming soon. Anyways, about signups, the questions on the form are your gamertag, your geographic location, and social media links if you have any. Once you submit this form, you can view the list of responses. If you're in the first group of 32 players, then you're automatically eligible for the draft. If you're after row 33, then you're in the reserve pool. But don't worry, there will be people that won't show up or that will contact me and tell me that they can't play, and if you're available at the time of a game, I'll send invites on a first come first served basis. It's also important to note that this tournament will last all day long. The last tournament in Black Ops 3 went to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's a full day. Hopefully, by making the first round best of 3 only will help speed things up this time around, but we'll see. If you're not able to hang out for the entire day to play, especially when the first round is taking place, keep this in mind. If you miss your match, your name is going to be put into the reserve pool and you've lost your spot on the team that you've been drafted to. However, there is no limit on the number of times you could be reserved, so you might be on a few different teams throughout the day. If you signed up but then later cannot make your match due to a conflict, please contact me on Twitter or send me an email, doshwants27@gmail.com, and let me know that you can't play so that I can pick someone from the reserves at that time instead of scrambling on the day of. The draft of the players will be Monday, February 20th, so I'll put out a video letting everyone know what team they've been placed on. At this time, I'll also give you an approximate time for your first round matchups. The matches in the first round will be a best of 3, so it'll probably take like an hour or so to complete each series, especially with the rig draft. So this is how you could gauge on when you're going to be playing next, and there will be a bracket available to figure out approximately when you'll be playing again. Match 1 will begin at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time promptly, followed by match 2 around noon, match 3 around 1 p.m., and match 4 at 2 p.m. The later rounds are going to last longer since it's a best of 5 instead of a best of 3, so it might take at most 90 minutes to complete each match. Down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to be hosting all the matches on an East Coast US host since I'm a neutral party. Upon completion of the previous series, players are given 5 minutes to join the lobby to start the next series. Either me or one of the other casters will send out invites to the people that are scheduled to participate. If a player does not show up in that allotted time, then their place is going to be forfeited and we'll start inviting off the reserves list or from within the stream chat, or if somebody sends me a message on Xbox Live if people are ready to go. We're going to be following the MLG rotation of game modes, hardpoint, SMD, uplink, hardpoint again, and finally S&D. We will not be using DLC maps, and it will be chosen at random within the set of CWL maps and game modes, which means you'll be playing on one of Breakout, Retaliation, Scorch, or Throwback for the hardpoint game mode as the first game in the set, or Frost Precinct Throwback for the uplink game mode as the third game in the series. The best thing to do would be create your own classes in your own private match prior to getting into the pre-match lobby, and make sure you don't use any variants of guns. Base variants only are allowed within the CWL rule set. Although it's not required, it's advised that you have an Xbox One headset and a microphone with communication for your team. I'm allowing the use of party chat as the in-game chat settings on Infinite Warfare are sometimes fucking abysmal. You also must have the clan tag assigned to your team. This makes it easier for the casters to identify what the fuck is actually going on. And I'm going to be casting and streaming this tournament the entire day, so be sure to stop by and also check out the action even if you're not playing. I'll be multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, so this way people can choose whatever platform they prefer to watch the stream, and as always, the stream will be saved on the highlights page for Twitch Twitch, and also there will be a video on YouTube to watch the entire event in case you miss it. As with last time, I'm going to upload highlights of matches in the weeks after the tournament if you'd rather not watch the full things. If there are any other questions or things that aren't in the official rules, down in the description below, just leave me a comment and I'll try and answer it. Hopefully we can get a lot of people to sign up, and even if you don't have an Xbox One, come out and watch the stream anyways. It's always a ton of fun. I've been the Swans27, out like Ivanka at Nordstrom's. Until next time.